Cassidy Tolles, Dirksen Chapter, San Francisco Alumni Chapter, Founding Justice of Rye Chapter. For those of you who don't know me, you're probably not paying attention. I'm kind of omnipresent on the boards, and I'm loud and obnoxious, and most people have an opinion of me. To say that I'm divisive is probably an understatement, which is why I haven't talked about this before now. When it was only me, I was willing to accept that it was probably a consequence of my being loud and obnoxious. But it turned out I'm not the only person. And this has happened to at least one person that I know of who is not loud and obnoxious. And so that's why I've decided to act now. In the absence of leadership taking a statement regarding basic human rights issues of our brethren in Phi Alpha Delta, individuals have been forced to do so. We have done so in myriad ways. I myself wrote several posts regarding the Black Lives Matter movement, and I had to go before the disciplinary committee to do because of this. And despite 6 or 8 weeks since my appearance, I still do not yet have a verdict. I don't know if the reason for that delay is that it's simply taken time to write the report, or if I'm not given a report until a final decision is made by the board, and the board has not had time to rule on that report, or if the board has decided that no decision will be made because the entire goal of the discipline was to get me to stop posting things on the boards, and I've stopped posting things on the boards, so the discipline has been successful. I can't say who filed the complaint. The complaint was made anonymously. The person who said that I had created a hostile environment and that they felt attacked did not say this to my face. If that person had done so, I believe that I probably would have changed what I had said or deleted the posts entirely because I care about my brethren's feelings. But I guess we'll never know at this point. But that's neither here nor there. It turns out I'm not the only person who attempted to take the lead on an issue that they believed should not be divisive and should not be political. The issue that people's lives matter. And then faced a consequence where they had to be disciplined in a manner that felt arbitrary and vague, and where they were told to fall into line and stop leading. And in the wake of a number of people being angry, I've decided to attempt to turn that negative into a positive and channel that anger to, if nothing else, raise some money for a good cause. If we get more persons of color to attend convention, then hopefully we'll get more delegates of color at convention. And it is possible that those delegates of color will not vote for a person who says we are a social organization and not a social justice organization, and we will not end up with a board that takes such actions. And so I've made a t-shirt that I'm selling in both men's and women's sizes. All proceeds are going directly to the foundation with the exclusive earmark to fund Wakanda grants. Because that guarantees that the money will go to bring persons of color to convention. I'm going to ask that everybody who sees this purchase one. I'm buying one. And I'm going to ask that anyone who buys one consider wearing it to the next function that they go to. These aren't PAD shirts. There's no PAD imagery. There's no PAD logos. PAD has not been consulted or asked to do anything about these shirts. PAD has no part in their design. I'm not talking about PAD. It's just a thought. But it's a thought I'd like you all to be considering the next time you go to a PAD event. Thank you. If you have strong opinions about these matters, I've been appointed to the D&I Council, the D&I Advisory Council. I'd like you to reach out to me if you've got comments or thoughts, and I will do my best to make sure that your comments and thoughts are represented. Because that's something that I can do. And I'm hopeful that the D&I Council is a serious thing, and the D&I Advisory Council will accomplish something. But if it won't, you'll see me again at the next convention. You'll see me again fighting. And who knows? Maybe they'll see me again before the disciplinary board on another bogus claim. Ask me about my shirt.